Good afternoon. Again, Dave Puckett, ongoing series about the modernistic, unique way to resolve conflicts using our consumer product, avoidcourt.com. Today, I'm here to speak to you specifically about a conflict I've experienced personally and recently. I lived in a waterfront house in Treasure Island, Florida, Tampa Bay area. Unfortunately, my home, after 31 successful years, people don't understand that Tampa Bay, just a little plug about Tampa Bay, has really not had a direct hit hurricane in nearing 100 years, even including the three from 2024, none of which were direct hit. So as devastating as they were, oh my gosh, the worst could still be in the not too distant future. They call them 100-year weather events. But my home was hit by 5 hurricanes in 2.5 years. Ian, Adelia, Debbie, Helena, and Milton. And I was forced into litigation at circuit civil level because of the size of the litigation. The lawyers moved it up to federal court. My house didn't get repaired. It subjected it to further damage. Mold grew behind the walls unbeknownst to me. Really thankful to Hurricane Debbie that uncovered that mold. And it'd been growing behind the walls and making me sick, and luckily my daughters were already out of the house and no one else was affected. But the process of public adjusters, contractors, insurance companies don't want to pay you. They want to pay you as little as humanly possible. They are looking for provisions and exclusions in your declaration pages that you never envisioned. No matter how knowledgeable you are through formal education or life experiences, once you're hit by these disasters, it's a complete other beast that you never even anticipated. We can't help you directly with FEMA, but we understand the frustrations of FEMA and where the lines of overlap potentially occur, which you're not allowed to overlap. So through the process of our service, because of our experience as the founder and chief AI officer and our CIO, Heather Spence. Heather also lost her house. She only lived about 3 miles from me. So especially Hurricane Adelia, Hurricane Helena and Hurricane Milton devastated her. So these are very serious for us and personal. And so our service is designed as such. Some of the other people who work with us are on the other side of the equation, working with the insurance settlements, our insurance companies. So what that allows, and we actually have a pending proposal out to one of the insurance companies here in Florida to try to use this as a more effective way to resolve a dispute. Dispute specifically storm-related losses, and that overlap between homeowners, wind, storm, it's often referred to, and flood, and the FEMA rebuilding 50% rule in hurricane zones and that. But we literally can work in all 50 states, and we think we wouldn't want to say sweet spot because that would mean we want to make money on disasters. No, because the founders, including myself, went through these disasters. I lived on the beach. It was not a question of if, it was a question of when. And we now know when was, okay? But what we want to do is offer an approach that resolves this without going through what I've gone through and others continue to go through. I think about those 4 folks in North Carolina. I lived on the beach. I knew it was going to happen. If it was when, not if. Those folks have been hit. The folks in Kentucky, the fires in California, literally any kind of disaster. Try us. A voice you deserve at a price you can afford. Satisfaction guaranteed. Thanks for your consideration. Look forward to serving you.